Okay.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I marinated these steaks, and I'm going to have them in a few minutes. It's getting a little breezy out here.
Yeah.
We had a nice time today. We picked up your son, and he's doing well. He looks good.
You do look good, Julian.
Thanks. So I got dropped off by my grandparents back in Hot Springs yesterday, and around 2 o'clock. I had a nice visit with them. It was really nice to see them and have some home-cooked meals, bed, shower, all that good stuff. Went to Asheville one day and just had a nice relaxing break. I was with them for about 4 or 5 days. So thank you both very much for your hospitality. And so we are back in the snow. I wasn't expecting more snow, but that's fine. So right now I'm at a spot with a really nice view in all directions. I just started walking along this ridge here. This is Howard's Rock. But I just stopped here for a snack. By the way, thank you Jesse and Lola for sending this. I got this big platter of dried fruit and nuts sent to me. This is just part of it, but they're delicious and I'm enjoying them. So it's a nice treat out here on the trail. Thank you so much for your gift. So my left Achilles tendon started giving me issues yesterday. Yesterday was the third day after I took 5 zeros visiting family. So first day on the trail did 8, the second day did I think 10 to 12. And then the third day, around mile 10 to 12, I started feeling in that area on the back of my left foot, kind of like a hot spot coming about. So I taped it and just kind of hiked on with it. And around mile, I was trying to push a pretty big day today, because I'm trying to pick up my mileage. So around mile, I think like 15 or so, I started getting a couple like sharp pains, and I was like, this might not be a blister, this might be something else. So end of the day at 18.5 miles, which was my biggest so far, but probably am not ready for those quite yet, just because now I have this tendon issue. So and then the other issue that I've been having, I think I mentioned before, but the right side of my like hip here has been kind of numb, and this started like a couple weeks ago, but it hasn't bothered me. I don't notice it when hiking. It doesn't like affect my hiking. It doesn't hurt. It's just like if I feel it, like I can still feel my fingers on it, but it's a little more numb. So I don't know if it's just like my body getting used to it and not to worry about it or not. So I'll see. I'm keeping an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't get worse. I'm just rolling with these little things, not complaining. It's part of the experience, I think. You learn what your body can handle, what's too much for it, when you can push a little more. And nothing's too serious, so I'm just dealing with these little setbacks and still having a great time out here. So I've still been sitting at Sam's Gap for probably half an hour because people just keep offering me stuff. These guys in a car over there just gave me some bottled water, and then this other guy shows up and gave me some apples and candy bars, and he put a little blue jug of water there from his well just for other hikers so they can fill up. So I'm getting full here. We got to get moving. Now this, I think, is the biggest tent city I've seen so far. At Uncle Johnny's Hostel. Oh yeah. Uncle Johnny's barbecue tonight. This is Beauty Bald, right? Beauty Spot Bald. And we're camping here. First time camping on a bald. Wow.
That's not even right about the
good call, man.
Man, when that thing hits the ground, that'd be like a mushroom cloud.
Right? It's not what you think it is. You're telling me, man, with all the shit going on right now.
I've never seen one of those before. That was so cool.
That's the best one I've ever seen.
That was
So a couple interesting facts I thought I'd share. I just ran into there's a couple who's hiking with their 12-month-old baby. They're through hiking the trail. So I'm doing a northbound hike where you go north, and then some people do a southbound hike. They're doing a flip-flop, and the traditional way to do a flip-flop is you go from Harper's Ferry, Virginia, or West Virginia, which is the halfway point. And you go one way to the end, and then you turn around or you get transported to the other way and then go back. So they started in Roanoke, and they are heading down to Springer, and then they're going to Katahdin in Maine, and they're gonna finish it off there. I'm not sure if they're doing multiple flip-flops when they get to Katahdin or just going from Katahdin to Roanoke, but yeah, so they're trying to avoid all the cold weather. So I believe their baby's name is Ellie, Ellie is the real name, and Rue is the baby's trail name. So if you Google like hiking Appalachian Trail, like baby 12-month-old Ellie the baby, I think they have like an Instagram account or something. So it's pretty cool. And then I also, at the hostel I was staying at last night, the oldest woman to thru-hike the AT was there, and she thru-hiked the AT thing 2 years ago when she was 74, and then I think she's just doing like part this year or doing it again, I'm not sure, but just wanted to share those facts. I just met this woman right back at the Gap. Her name was Tinkerbell, and she was out for a few nights camping, and she hooked me up with some food. Got some ham, cheese, bread, yogurt, fruit, hard-boiled egg, some water. So really, really nice of her. She was out doing trail magic, making ham and cheese sandwiches for thru hikers. So that's gonna be my dinner for tonight. I'm excited. Hiking, today's a long day. It's a 17-mile day. I'm hiking to Overmountain Shelter. Overmountain Shelter is a big red barn that kind of got converted to a shelter. So I'll get some shots of it, but it's, what time is it? It's 5:36 right now. I probably have about 5 more miles to go till I get there. So I'm gonna get in late, probably like 7:30, so should be able to set up my tent, get my bear bag hung before it gets dark, and I'll probably be eating like, not in the pitch black, but when it's starting to get dark, so it'll be okay. It's nice. I'll get to see the sunset from one of these balds, which is pretty awesome. So, oh, these views. Overmountain Shelter. Here's my stuff. This is another kind of privy at Overmountain Shelter, and this one has a nice view. See that? These guys just found a cat on the trail.
Yeah, that tiger walked by me and I was like, Tiger. He said, what? I was like, you didn't see the cat? He's like, no.
Roan Mtn, Tennessee. Rocketeer. They're trying to hitch a ride, sitting on the picnic table. Got some good burgers and food there. Just going to the bathroom in the woods, and this little guy came to say hello. Jones Falls. Happy Easter. Look at this beautiful meadow. Nice green grass, purple flowers. Walking along the creek. Beautiful weather. So I started treating my water with a different chemical. It's an iodine based thing right here. I just had a bottle and I wanted to give it a test trial, and it expires soon, so I figured I'd use it up. So you take like 2 little tablets like that for a liter of water, pop it in, then you put the cap on loosely, and you gotta let it sit for 5 minutes like this. So after the 5 minutes, you shake the bottle so the threads get wet, and then you tighten it, and in half an hour your water is ready for drinking. It does get kind of colored, like a yellowish color, and it does add like a little taste to it, but I personally don't mind the taste. I don't really taste the difference. I mean, I can taste a little difference, but it's not that much, so I don't mind. I won't do it long term, but it was neat to try it out. When it's done, it looks like this. 50 cents for a can of Coke, and it's actually
Unheard of.
50 cents.
Amazing.
Haven't seen it yet. Bob People's Hostel. There's some bunks here. Oh. Another bunk room up here. Lots of Katahdin pictures. Kitchen. You're in the video. Yeah, so he's a big creates trails and big AT supporter, big hiker. Nice guy. And this is laundry, bathroom, shower, outdoor area. Bob, you want to say hi?
Hello.
Just got a hitch in Hampton, going to McDonald's. Say hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
So I just came across this big snake on the trail. I hope they don't move fast. I gotta get by there. I don't know if I should let him pass or... I started wearing this bandana. I'm not wearing this hat, at least for the time being. That hat just was really hot and trapped a lot of heat, so this lets the top of my head breathe and protects stops sweat from coming down on my face, which is, I've noticed, has been a little annoying as it's been getting warmer. And then it protects the ears from sunburn. So I might stick with this and ditch the hat. I'm also thinking of ditching my contacts and just going with glasses. Just nice to not have to worry about clean hands, taking them in and out every night, and extra chore to do. I kind of like keeping things very simple here, so glasses seem to be just easier. And I already hiked in the rain a couple times and they've been okay, so I'm still going to carry contacts for maybe another couple weeks before I decide for sure and send the contacts back. Alright, made it to Virginia. 3.5 miles to Damascus, crossing over the state line. Ooh, almost tripped. So just entered Damascus, Virginia. Came off the trail right on that path through the woods there, and this town is a big trail town, and the trail goes through the town for a good, I think, mile or 2 miles, something along like that. So it should be cool to see. We're taking a zero here, spending 2 nights or 3 nights. We might do a double zero. But I haven't taken a zero since I was visiting family, so it'd be nice to have a day off. Rocketeer walking on the AT in Damascus. This is the trail right here. Well, this is the main strip, right through the center of town. We're staying at a bed and breakfast here, myself, Rocketeer, and Samwise. Trail Town, USA. Dancing Bear Bed and Breakfast, where we're staying. Crazy Larry Hostel here. We were just walking by and wanted to check it out, and he just invited us in and gave us pancakes, fruit, juice. Just had a nice conversation for a little while. Really cool guy, Crazy Larry. So definitely recommend this place if you're looking for some place to stay.
Got some crazy